how you doing? Welcome to Babylon P with the second. I'm Amir. We're gonna talk about an important connection in two theories it creates. A fan discovered something that could be the beginning of a great Severance story I've talked about before. She or he realized that the Cold Harbor case number matches Haley's ID. We first found out about Cold Harbor when we saw it on Mark's computer in episode 1 with Gemma's picture on it. We also realized in the previous episode that it was the only room that Gemma hadn't entered yet. And now we see that its code is the same as Haley's ID. This explains Gemma and Haley switching in the expert elevator and tells us the Haley R project entering next Lumon CEO to the severed floor, Helena, as Haley was the beginning of the Cold Harbor. Now the question is, what's the plan behind this project? We have Gemma, who is clearly connected to Cold Harbor. We have Helena, who is an Egan and has connections with Haley, Lumon, and Cold Harbor. And the person who Drummond has repeatedly mentioned as the one who is going to finish Cold Harbor is Mark. Mark even is the link between Gemma and Helena. He has had relationships with both of them. In addition to the strain tests taken from Gemma and the successive severances, it's possible that her personality has also been studied and tested. They must have taken out Gemma's exact temperament and personality, and by changing Helena's tempers, they must have caused a similarity in her tempers, her personality with Gemma's, the one who Mark had fallen in love with, so that when Helena entered the severed floor as Haley, they would get a similar response and reaction from Mark alongside her, and so that Mark would fall in love with her too. Look, all the CEOs of Lumon were Egan. The next CEO is Helena, but she has no heir. There may be a reason for it. A problem, a flaw that goes back to Helena. Helena may have trouble in conceiving, or if she does get pregnant, her baby may die before it's born. Similar to what happened to the pregnant women on the island of Lost. I think it's possible that with the help of Dr. Mauer, who we saw at the fertility center in the previous episode, they put this flaw, they put this problem in Gemma's body. So actually, it was Helena's flaw which caused Gemma's miscarriage. You might ask, why Gemma? Because from the beginning they had planned for Gemma to enter Lumon to test the successive severance of a person that we watched, perhaps to reduce human pain at the cost of innocent slavery. And when they find out about Helena's flaw, they decided to solve this problem of the next Egan's existence on the testing floor by the time the relationship between Mark and Haley was formed on the severed floor. But there is another possibility. That possibility is to recreate, reproduce the love you had experienced with some of your loved ones with another person by changing their tempers, by changing the temperament of that new person and make them similar to the person you loved, so that you can, for example, cope with the grief of your wife, your mother, because another person has the exact personality as your wife and she can be by your side in her absence. Unlike a robot, this person can suffer pain, be injured, for example, cuts or burns her hand, and gets tired of hiking. The advantage of this form of replacement, instead of replacing a robot or an AI, is that you will be facing a human being with all the human qualities, all the human flaws, human body and human mind. So this alternative version is more suitable and more accurate because he or she is not perfect like the one you lost and not like a robot or an AI. Tell me, what do you think about these theories, and don't forget to like and subscribe.